arms forward. Start right now, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice deep breaths, regulate your breathing, which means keep control of it. Don't hold your breath. Backwards. Don't work an injury. Know your surroundings. Opposite directions. Switch.
Mr. Good.
Hey, pull the arms up so they're level with your shoulder. In, pinch on the way back. Don't yank it too hard. Hey, don't let the hands start to drop either. Lift your sternum up as you pull back. And again, this should be a warm-up, but it should also almost turn into a workout with those muscles back there, the rhomboids. We don't use them enough. They don't get the work. Now you can increase the speed. A little quicker now. Up under the chin, small turns. Take a step out, hands up. Remember, purposeful training. Palm, right hand, thumb up, down, like you're grabbing an arm and pulling. You're grabbing an arm and pulling, but do it gently. Increase the range of motion if you can, without forcing it too much. And shake it out, lift up a leg, and circles. Loosen the knee up. Other direction. Forward and back. Other leg, circles. Other direction. Forward and back. Other leg, this time straight out, ankle only. Keep the leg locked out. Other direction. Yeah, that's good. Up and down. Toes. Other foot. I like it. We should be here like Mr. Cook. He set the example for us. Isolate. Form good habits. Other direction. Up and down. Toes. In. Let's move the legs back and forth. Loosen the hands, loosen the shoulders, loosen the hips, loosen the knees, loosen the ankles. In through the nose, out through the mouth, forward and back. Let's get the heartbeat up going a little bit here. Make the workout faster and more productive. Feet together, small bunny hops, back and forth. Back and forth, bend the knees a little bit more. Bend them a little bit more. Bend them a little bit more. Scooch all the way down, all the way down. There you go. And then back up. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Hey, let's bring our knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, knees up to the front. 1. We can go a little faster now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, awesome. Just move around now. Relax. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So it's true in a combative self-defense situation when your life is at risk, your body's not going to allow you to do movements from a position, unless it's the last thing you could do, that you're compromised on or that you're not comfortable with. So if you're really uncomfortable with an open X, the chances of you using it, no matter how good the movement is, isn't going to happen. So today, as we work through the basics, what I want you to do is be really relaxed. You'll still get a good workout. Let the workout follow the practice, not the purpose of the practice, please. Up and down. And just make it very natural. And then if it isn't already a natural motion for you and you're good at it, then go ahead and add the lowness, the power, the speed. So you can be you can dictate your workout today. Okay, so you're in a neutral stance. We're just gonna step back, turn to the open X, go to the horse, and then stand back up, okay? So I'm just going bow, cat, open X, horse. But I'm gonna make it one smooth movement, like I'm just turning around and getting in the position. I'm not, but that's what it should look like. So I want you to move so that your body gets used to moving and relaxed. Here we go. 1. Ground out on the last one, guys. 2, mobility, mobility, stability. Back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. Okay, so now just analyze that motion for a little bit. Where do you start the turn? Is it in your feet, your knees, your hip? Where's your mind at anyways? And then the line. Okay, so my line is right off here. Everything is straight that direction. So if I cut this room in 45-degree angles, this direction, I'm staying on that line. So let's go to the other side. I want you to pay attention to what part you're moving to turn. Feel it, and then are you on that line? 1. Mobility, then stability. 2. 3. 4. Nice and relaxed. 5. Repetition will do its work. 6. 7. 8. 9. What leads you? Is it the forward leg, the back leg? Is it the hip? 10. Is it your eyes? Okay, just keep moving. We're just gonna now, we went off. We can also go forward, okay? So I'm shooting that way. Just reverse it and turn. And there'll have to be a turn on this one. So left, right, horse, and back. Here we go. Draw that diagonal. 1, 2, 3, bow, open X, horse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so once you got those patterns down, we'll do a couple more. You, on your own, you start adding kicks. Don't think since we don't do it anymore, we don't need it. So maybe I'll come back, front kick, side kick, down. We might add that a little later, but don't. The most important thing is the pattern so you can add things to it. So when we're moving, I want you to be loose. When you're grounded, I want you to be grounded. So my instructor used to say, either be water or be ice. Don't be slush. Okay, because I had a tendency to not do either. I was kind of blocky. Okay, so either be water or ice, not slush. Okay, now we're going that direction. Okay, so we're just going to go 1, turn, and back. 1, draw, and back. Just a quarter second of stability there. Mobility, 1, stability, and back. 2, back. 3, back. Make it natural, guys. 4, let the fitness follow the motions. Back. 5, purpose is practice. A benefit is fitness. 6, just one of them. Back. 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go to the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, So we've gone 45, 45, across. We have not gone forward yet. So let's go forward. So the forward one can be done right or left. We're going to take the right leg, I'm using my right leg, I'm just going to step over and drop, and then back. So I'm going to step into, I'm going to tell you it's a pushed-in horse, but I'm not going to do a pushed-in horse because I know I'm not going to be here. I'm just going to stay on this line and turn it. Okay, so when you come back, let's trade it this way. Move, stabilize, and get back. And let's use getting back as the exercise, the end of it, which most people don't pay attention to, right? Okay, so we'll go forward. 1, then we'll come back. Get back as soon as you can and move. So here we go. 2, drop, get back. 3, get back. Shift your focus. Right now our focus is behind us. 5, now it's in front of us. You got it. 6, behind you. Hey, in front of you. And now you guys are moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, side to side, side to side. Forward, back. In place. Okay, let's naturally sweep into a horse. As our hands come up, let's not fully ground. Let's start to ground. As we're going down, shift and keep going down until you're done in the bow stance. Okay, and then just stand up and do it again. So start the downward motion and continue the downward motion all the way through until you're in a good bow. And back. It's actually not kind of easy, so we're going to go a little slower. From a neutral position. Hands are down. Hands come up. Back. 2. Back. This is all that forward leg working. 3. Visualize that block so you have some force on it. It'll activate some muscles for you. 4. Back. 5. Back. 6. Back. 7. Back. 8. Back. 9. Back. 10. Back. And when most people change stances, they go up and then they go down. It adds a step and it telegraphs it. Okay, adds a step and it telegraphs it. So people will go 1, lift, and drop. This is a great way to train your body never to do that. Okay, so we'll do the other side. Teach it to stabilize at the last motion, where you need the stabilization. 2, so down and back. Excellent, let's do that again. 3, just like that, guys. Sweep. Good, back. 4. Back. 5. Back. 6. Back. 7. Back. 8. Back. 9. Back. 10. Back. So if you're going to add things to that, since you're stable in the stance, you would add a block, maybe a strike. I wouldn't quite add a kick, because that's going to, unless you're training the kick, right? Because we'll do the other side with the kick. So if you go down, stabilize, kick, you're breaking all those rules. So now the stability comes on the last. So it goes down, kick, squat, and then back up. Okay, so down, kick, drop. Excellent, guys. Back. 2. Back. 3. And it doesn't really matter how low, as long as you're fluid, guys, and you're getting a little lower. 5, even if we go high, and then at the end drop, you're still training. 6. 7. 8. You might notice as we did the first one that kick wants to ground out first in the bow stance before you throw the kick. Catch it, please. 8. Don't even hardly let the heel touch the ground. Hardly. 9. Excellent. 10. Here we go. Okay, shake it out a little bit. Other side. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Down. Kick. Sink and ground. 3. 4. Ooh. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'Kay, move a little bit, shake it out. So if you're not feeling that forward leg, you're either in really good shape and you're doing it perfect and you've done it for a while, or you're doing it wrong. So when most people kick, this leg shifts a lot. It actually takes a break a bit. When we're doing what we're doing, since I'm not letting you ground out, this leg stays bent through the whole thing. So you're getting a really good leg training here if you allow it to happen. It's how you should be kicking anyways, but next time we're in a class, watch, and you'll see that's a cheat, right? It's like hard not to do, but you get it. Okay, so let's go back to the other side. We're only going to do 3 of them. I want you to really pay attention to your level and the support on that left leg. So do the sweep. Start going down and over and back, stay level. And then sink. So you have to adjust your height to be able to get this at the end of it. 2. Okay. Start your way down. As you go down, shift offline. Drive that foot back and then turn it into a kick. And then drop it down into a stable stance. Back. Fill it all here. Last one, best one. 3. 4. So your body will do whatever you ask of it, or I should say demand of it, with time. Okay? But if you let it cheat, it thinks that's what you want, and then it will be resistance to change. So sometimes slow it down. Okay, in place a little bit. Forward to back. Okay, shake it out. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a training for the core, midsection. Normally, we do it combatively. We do a short breath in, and then we breathe. We don't breathe out on every motion because 6 to 12 motions would be ridiculous. You become robotic. But there's a great way of training. When you have air in here and you're kicking and punching, which you would do in combat, when you do that in training, you can't tense your muscles fully. So it's like not, it's lifting a weight that's too light. So we're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, you're going to extend the leg. And there's going to be no air left in your body right here. You're going to push that direction with the heel. See my knee bends? No air. And you're going to pull it back as fast as you can. Then you're going to breathe. So that's going to be kind of the formula. We'll do it from a horse stance. So we'll go squat, step up as we breathe in, extend out. As you're extending out, this is what you're training, not the side kick. Kick as low as you can or as high as you want, but not this. I want to be at the end of my impact point. I want my whole body, especially my core, as tight as it can get. When there's no air in there, that's a possibility. When there's air, it can't. Okay? So this is not how you apply it, it's how you train it to get stronger. Sweep to your horse. We're going in that direction, make sure you have room. Okay, so you're going to drop down. Now you're going to breathe in. Start to breathe out. Tight, tight. And back. Okay, so that retraction should be at the end of your breath, at the end of the motion. You can't go anymore. Don't stop out there. When you can't go anymore, it's like a rubber band. It comes back as this gets an incredibly fast retraction, as well as a lot of other stuff. Okay, here we go. 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't leave the leg out there, guys. 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. All about that retraction, which is good. 5. Yeah, beautiful retractions. 6. I don't lock my leg up, I keep a micro bend in it. Okay, so just a micro bend in the leg. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Grab it, stretch it. Push it out, toes. Okay, other side. One. In breath. Out breath. 2. 3. 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. And just shake it out a little bit. Grab that leg, stretch it. Hamstring, grab your toes. Okay, shake it out, move around a little bit. And when you do the slow motion like that, and you're paying attention of your movement, you feel the micro movements as you extend out. In order to do this right, imagine you're pushing something away. Your body will do what it needs to do. So instead of falling back to get a higher kick, it starts to, the knee shifts, the heel roots, this leg digs into the ground. You're pushing that way, not this way. You're lifting your hips up, you're pushing, there's nothing here. You're aligned right, and that foot comes back at lightning speed. You start to feel that. When you do hard and fast motions, you feel the entirety. You feel all those things, but so quickly that you can't discern whether it was correct or not. You feel the power, the strength, the effectiveness of it. This, you feel each individual piece that makes up that whole. So you need kind of both. This is good training. 10 is good. More than that, you guys are higher belts, going a little too far. We're going to do the same thing with the front kick. Okay, so we'll be in a left bow or a right bow. We're going to breathe in by pulling back to a cat and lifting. Then we're going to just extend our breath out with our foot though. And then you're going to get that foot back just like somebody's coming down with a stick and going to break it. Get it back fast. As soon as your breath is done and your foot is all the way out, it has to come back instantaneous. If your breath dies out right here, your foot comes back right there. Tie the breath to the body and you'll start to master your body. Here we go. Front kicks with a forward leg. Pull back, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tight. 2. Now in this exercise, height doesn't matter, tension does. 3. 4. 5. In breath. Tense. Push that weight away from you. Push something hard away from you. Harder. Get it back. 5. 6. 7. 'Remember what you're doing. Don't forget the exercise. Emptying your lungs, tightening up your stomach as hard as you can. 8. 2 more good ones, guys. 9. 1, best one. 10. Shift to the other position. 1. 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, best ones. 9, 10, 'kay, grab that leg, pull it back. Top of the leg, stretch it. Whether you need it or not, stretch out this way. There you go. Other leg. Forgot to do this one. Well, I won't do you any good, but hey, let's get her done anyways. Okay, so as far as training goes, there's always a method of training to fix what's not working right. Doing the same thing and expecting things to get better when your body isn't doing it is insanity, right? So sometimes in the beginning it works. Just have somebody throwing kicks after 1,000 or 2,000 of them, they got a pretty good kick. But you've all been trained long enough to realize that, hey, my kick doesn't look like his kick, and it doesn't have to look exactly, but there's always a method to training to compensate for, say, your body type or genetics. You can't change genetics, but you can modify yourself. So this exercise, what we just did, really helps for people who can't get that retraction fast and who leave their leg out and who are always thinking kind of forward. It also allows the core to get extremely tight, like we do. All that Kung Fu Club breathing we do is designed to master this area here so that when we withstand an attack, we can solid grab, pull, and finish without wobbling. Okay, so that's a good exercise for some things. You should pay attention to what's emphasized in each training session, so if you have a weakness somewhere, you'll know where to go to practice it. Okay, now bounce a little bit, twist a little bit. Now let's get back to movement. Now we're going to, from a neutral position, we're just going to step forward to that open X, drive the front kick up, turn it to a horse, right? Okay, so really simple, don't make it a production. Step forward, drive the kick under the chin, good fast retraction. Okay, and we're just going to add kicks from here, so make sure you have enough room to do a couple of kicks forward. Okay, open X, front kick, horse. Remember the last one you have to stabilize on, the last one. Okay, 2, this is not a stable stance, this is. Back, 3, pick your targets, back, I don't care where they are, just know where you're kicking. 4, under the chin, to the groin, solar plex, knee, I don't care. 5, using the retraction to pull you back into that horse. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Okay, so we do applications all the time. We add things onto it. I always forget to tell you what you're doing. Let's go back to the other side. Think about what we're doing. We're going to add a side kick to it. So if the front kick hits him in the groin or the solar plex, we are not in a position to do a side kick unless he stumbles backwards or unless we miss. So sometimes we need to think about that. So hit him under the chin, bang, and then you've got the side kick. So let's visualize this properly so we can do the technique. The stance doesn't stabilize until the end. So open X, front kick, side kick, then stabilize. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch it down, relax. Focus on your body for a second. Loosen up those legs, loosen up the hips, breathe naturally. Stop holding it in with your gut. We tightened up that a lot. You might find yourself breathing too much with your upper chest.
All right, sir, I gotta go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. See y'all.
Okay, bend the knees. Let's do a quick checkup, check in. Go ankles, knees, hips, elbows, wrists, shoulders, neck. Down your spinal column, right back to your toes. Now do the same thing but with your muscles. Calves, hamstrings, quads, glutes, abs, lower back, middle back, chest, upper back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms, on and up to the neck. Now do the same thing, but this time just your heartbeat. Listen to it. Feel it. Good, now your breath. We should be really warmed up and back where we were right after the leg swings without breathing hard. So our breath should be deeper, our heartbeat should be stronger, and our body should be really warmed up, ready for the day. Straighten the back, stand up, shake it out. Let's go over one simple breakaway, fallout, excuse me. Loosely step back, so you're still relaxed. Withdraw the front leg, do a sweeping palm block, and turn it into an inside hooking block. This hand doesn't have to go to the hip, it can stay here, and then I want you to fire a kick in, and then just step forward with a vertical punch. Okay, right to the sternum. Okay, so you're just gonna go relaxed, kick, punch, relaxed. All left-sided, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can start your sweeping palm block in the bow stance. Finish it with an inside block or a lock. Throw the kick in there and punch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so same theory. You hit him in the groin, and he's down like this, and you throw that vertical fist. You're going to hit him on the top of the head and break your hand. Bad way to end a fight, right? You might win, but you got the bill. So change it to an elbow. So now we visualize actually making sure that he's coming down into the elbow. Okay, so he's going. Perfect position for an elbow, not a vertical. Everything else is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can always just alter things. It's kind of fun as long as you play within your mind. Inside block. Okay, so leave the kick completely out of it. Take the hand that's out and just drive the palm in and back. So it goes sweeping palm block, cat stance, inside hooking, palm strike, and back. Okay, bow, inside, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that could be a punch too, by the way. 9, or a knife hand. Just haven't done palms for a while. 10 and hold. Follow up with your front kick. Back leg front kick, make it a finish. You got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. Lift your sternum up. Pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale. Okay, when you exhale, don't let this cave in. This goes forward, but this stays up. Okay, keep it up. No neck forward either. Here we go. Breathe in. Pull. Shoulder blades together. Exhale. Glutes tight. Last one. If you wanted to add that to your breathing, It makes you make sure you stay tight. Okay, stretcher. I'm still working on this one for some reason. My body's told me not to leave it. Since we're in a gentle stretch, we're not holding it, tensioning. Think about the last application we did, or maybe the first stepping pattern we did, or just cycle through the class. I pick usually when I'm stretching softly, nicely. I use it more as a meditation. I kind of let the body relax so the mind can do what it needs to do. I pick one part of the class. I'm going to say, let's do those movements that we did in the beginning. I start in my head, I start slowly relaxed, because you'll twitch. I start adding different motions to it. What can I do from a left bow, a right open X, and a horse stance on a diagonal 45? What can I do with my hands as I'm stepping through that? What might my opponent be doing? What if he is not at the 45? Could I still use that, or does it expose my back too much? So you can kind of contemplate a few things and get a good stretch out of it too. That's if you're just in a relaxed stretch. If you're just stretching and focusing on stretching and trying to get really good at your flexibility, you should give it 110% focus on the muscles you're relaxing. But I've been doing that, so I want to focus on my movements. That's a good one. Okay, take the pressure off, whatever stretch you're doing. But don't leave the stretch if you have any tension on it. Since I was sitting in the stance, in order to hold me up, my muscles had to flex. So now I'm putting all my weight on my hands. Walk yourself up. Okay, let's get that up.